taking on my ocean ride, but baby girl, you ain't coming south.
Weird way to count down. What's going on, everyone? It's Sean with the Wolf Lair. Ladies and gentlemen, I have someone with me today. I'll let him introduce himself.
I'm Claudius from Archangel Productions.
Alright. And ladies and gentlemen, you guys might have seen the title already, Rogue Renegade Podcast. This is going to be a new podcast with us. Hopefully in person or even just over Discord. We do have a few things to talk about, so we'll make up new words apparently. But we'll jump right into it. Of course, as we do jump into it, you guys, I have these all over my desk now. So if you see me start throwing these in rage, you know why. I'm not giving you a red card as we're playing soccer. It's because I'm back in work, so videos will slow down, especially SAF videos, as I am on leave of absence from SAF until I can figure out if I have weekends off or not. But content will be coming out as much as possible, especially now that he's around a little bit more. So yeah, we'll get into a little bit of what we're meaning by that here shortly. So you guys might be wondering what he does on his channel, so I'll let him take over from here.
Well, I kind of do a mix of things. I'm a car enthusiast as well, and you'll see right now I have stuff about my truck. I got a couple things on there for it, like my cherry bomb exhaust is put on. He's heard it. He finally got to hear it.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
But I also do gaming videos, from like Space Engineers to World of Warships to pretty much anything I can run on my computer.
Sound the horns of freedom!
Hopefully we can get World of Warships working.
Yeah, hopefully. It is showing signs of life, though, which is really good. And we have War Thunder actually downloading in the background. My OBS isn't having an issue recording right now, which is fantastic. So, what is the future of your channel? There it is. What's the future of your channel?
Well, as you may have known, he's reached over 1,000 subs, and that's honestly a goal of mine right now. So, I can give you all the ads and,
All the ads.
all the ads.
Get the O'Reilly ads out there for each and every one of you guys that have been haunting him for the past God knows how long.
So freaking annoying.
Right. And in all honesty, the future of my channel is more or less just going wherever I can with it. I want to start doing collabs with him a little bit more with, of course, World of Warships and even War Thunder, potentially. And potentially other collabs that we more or less will be talking about in the video a little bit later. But we're not going to spoil it just quite yet. So, there are plans on the horizon that are actually becoming more and more of a deal. So, yeah. Also, he's thinking about something as well for his channel.
So, yeah, he did something similar with a friend of his, and I'm thinking about doing it as well, is having him as the co-owner, pretty much giving him access to the channel. I swear, if you put something naughty on my channel, I'm going to kick your ass.
But
it'll help me out a lot, and especially since he has more editing experience. And as you probably, if you go over to my channel, I don't have a lot of editing. I kind of just record, upload, that kind of thing.
And
go ahead.
go ahead. No. After you.
Go, I'm done.
Oh, okay. Well, that's awkward. But as he is saying with editing, a lot of you guys on my channel have noticed that the quality of editing has gone down a little bit. Not much. I do still use the bleeps and whatnot, but you will see that a lot of the actual movement of cameras has gone away. But now that I am back in work, as I was mentioning before, I will have a little bit of extra spending money, and hopefully within the next paycheck or two, I will be able to get back into an actual editing or recording.
You said it right the first time.
Right? Editing software. There we go. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Don't judge me.
It's 2.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll get back into that stuff and we'll have better quality here on not only my channel but his as I start record or editing for him. But it's going to be about a $300 push I'm going to be bringing not only to my channel but his by way of getting an actual license. So that will hopefully allow myself to make my content look a little bit better, but also help him with his. So that is really cool, and it'll be honestly an honor to help out a really good friend like him with his channel that he's worked on and kind of had to kick his own ass to get back into, which I do look really forward into helping him out with that. So as you guys probably can tell, if you've looked in the description for his link, you probably already found it. You've probably already been over there. So hopefully, if you guys didn't, you can find it. Top link in the description, of course. So, next one.
As you may have heard us, we talked about War of Warships. I had a slight issue and we just wanted an update, but I just reinstalled the game and it worked perfectly fine and working beautifully for me right now. Him, on the other hand, he's had a couple more issues.
Yeah. I've basically had to factory reset my whole computer to get it to work, and I'm hoping with that as well, Minecraft will start working for me as well again.
I'm not playing Minecraft with you.
Sorry.
That's one game I won't play.
Yeah. But I want to get the survival islands back up and going, so I found that was pretty fun, and it's content for the kiddos out there too. So bring something for all ages out. Also, War Thunder. We mentioned that. I finally have come down to the conclusion that I have gotten really tired of grinding out money and then losing it. In realistic, as I'm going to show him tonight, hopefully, if the game's finished downloading by the time this is over. But I lose 8 to 10,000 silver per match, so it's not even worth me playing. Realistic, I go into arcade and get absolutely shreked. So it kind of sucks. So War Thunder content for my channel will be coming roughly the next week or two. So keep your eye for that, and SAF will more or less come whenever I get off LOA. So hopefully that will be soon. If not, I do apologize.
Why don't you explain to them what LOA is?
So LOA, for all of you guys that do not know, it is a shortened abbreviation for leave of absence. That is when you are not able to get into a job or a game. For this instance, I go to my civilian chain of command and I ask for a LOA, or LOA. LOA, there it is. I'm thinking about Leo Tigers, or Leo Tanks right now, apparently. So, basically what it is I tell them that I will need about this many weeks, or even up to a month, away from game. So, they know that I'm not going to be in-game, so I won't get punished for not making patrols. Of course, if you do not make 3 weeks in a row, you are kicked from SAF. So, with a leave of absence, you get rid of the opportunity of getting in trouble for not making patrols. So, yeah, that's basically what LOA is in a nutshell.
Because it may use the kind of crooked.
Oh, it's crooked. Don't worry. I hate it too. Trust me. I want to get a stand for it.
So, our next subject is, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, I'm coming back to this town. I hate the city. Just trying to find a place for me to stay until I can get into my own place of my own. in doing that, I won't have any access to internet unless I hopped off of his or go to McDonald's.
Woo! McDonald's internet. And that's also one reason why he's wanting me to help as well with his channel, is just simply due to him going to be more or less over at my house and more or less using my rig, unless he brings his own computer and whatnot.
I can bring my own.
Yeah. So more or less you'll be seeing here shortly another computer more or less set up back there until he can get a bunk mate.
Yeah.
So changes, ladies and gentlemen, they're coming.
Big changes.
Yeah. But hopefully by that time you guys will see a green screen behind me, so you guys won't have to see, of course, the area that he sets up. But even if I don't have a green screen, it'll be kind of cool to see the posters, and then of course
You guys can look at my back as we record.
yeah, exactly. You'll hear a silent toot from the opposite side of the room.
It won't be silent.
What's that? The ship or you?
Both.
Oh. But that actually is a really good segue for the next one, office upgrades. Of course, as you guys just heard, he will more likely be behind me, and
Behind you the whole time.
behind me the whole time, watching my every move. But green screen is going to be coming. Lighting, instead of using, oh Jesus, hi, probably should have turned that off first. But instead of using this for lighting, I mean, it does help a lot, especially when we're recording at night, to have that little bit. But to actually have wrong way, senor. But to actually have lighting not only for me, but a few lights to throw back at him too, will be really nice, especially when he, or if you even have a face cam, it'll be nice.
It's on my laptop.
Yeah, it'll be nice to have a little bit of light besides the light in front of us and then the one light that doesn't want to ever turn on. So yeah, that is gonna be really fun, and hopefully that green screen will be used once I get a actual editing software. So that will be interesting.
You need to shave.
I do too. Also, I forgot about this. LED lights as well, more or less in the realm of lighting, but I plan on actually doing some LED stripping along the back and up the wall back there, so you guys will have some lighting and potentially a better webcam, because the one that I use, it kind of sucks. But
It's better than nothing.
exactly. So next one, do you want to start it off or shall I?
I take it over.
All right.
He is thinking about opening up a P.O. box for fans to send in letters and gifts if they're more than welcome to, and he will probably I'll probably be the cameraman.
Yeah.
He will open those items on video.
Mhm. And you guys do have to realize I do have my GoPro, so either I will have this stuck to my chest as I'm opening, or I will more or less just hand that bad boy off to him and he'll record it. And then of course, if you guys ever want to send him something as well while he's using this area, you guys can more than likely feel free to send him some stuff as well. And I know that he'll appreciate it as well.
$100 million would be awesome.
Yes, if someone could hit us up with that, we'd really appreciate it. But I've actually, something that I started collecting a few weeks back, or almost a few months now, pop figures. So yeah, this is the only one I have right now, but I plan on starting a collection of these, because eventually when I get a house, I want to build custom shelves 4 of these and just stack them up in the background. I think that'd be really, really cool. And like helmet, like or motorcycle helmets, gloves, and whatnot. I have wanted to buy a motorcycle all my life, basically. So Yamaha R1's my all-time favorite motorcycle. So if you guys have extra motorcycle gear, if you are a motorcyclist, if you have extra gloves that have been torn to complete hell and back, send them my way. I'll absolutely get a kick out of opening them. And of course, gear for one of our next ones or next topics, but we'll get to that topic here in a second. We have been, of course, as we have been talking about PO boxes, we want to include you guys more, not only in my channel but in the community, with of course myself and Claudius as the Wolflair. I want to start doing meetups in Oregon, and of course not a lot of you guys I don't think live in Oregon, but I know that if I can get a few people to meet up in like Ontario, Oregon, that would be really, really cool, as I want to start meeting you guys one by one while I'm still a smaller channel, so I don't have to worry about when I'm bigger me not knowing the OG people of this community. So once, of course, voice, where'd you go? Once, of course, I get my driver's license, so I'm not depending on him to driving me around. Of course, yeah, thank you. thank you. But I plan on expanding those. I want to start going into Washington, into California, Montana.
Don't buy a truck. Don't buy a truck.
Yeah, exactly. Don't buy a truck. The areas around Idaho, I want to be able to visit. So that would be really cool, and hopefully we'll get to start doing these meetups here sooner than later, as my channel is growing, and hopefully I can get ad revenue here sooner than later as well. That would really help my pocket and help me be able to do these meetups. But before, of course, we get to the next one, I'm actually getting a little cold. Are you? A little bit? Alright. Well, I'm getting really cold. So, you guys, we will be right back once I get on an extra layer of clothing or something. So, 1 second, guys. We will be right back. Yeah, I brought a trash can in here finally. Because I don't think I had that fucker in here last time you were there.
No.
Then again, that's been... Fuck, I don't know how long it's been since you...
Well, visited like a couple days ago, but not for like forever.
Yeah. Well, besides the visiting towns. Oh my. Oh my, Jesus, I'm gonna have to get a bigger coverall
Fat.
here eventually.
You fat.
No, it's just, it's riding my crotch out.
You fat.
Yeah. Very true. Eating fat.
How would you even get that?
Fun fact about this, I found it at my grandparents' house.
You stole it?
Well, no, it was when they moved in. The old owner left it, and I'm just like, fuck it. I'll keep it for airsoft. And so I did. I cleaned it.
It's gonna be fucking hot as hell, bro.
Oh, fuck yeah, it's gonna be hotter than hell, but it'll look cool. Not really. It's gonna be hotter than motherfucker, and I'm gonna be sweating. That's not gonna be cool. Get it? Because I'll be hot. But, yeah. I'm gonna just shut up and dress. If I can fucking get this shit to move. That sounds like a fun car.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Hold on. Oh, that's the plate carrier area. tripped over a fucking cowboy boot. Don't ask how. Because in all honesty, I don't even fucking know. Alright. Now that I'm finally fucking dressed and feel like a juggernaut.
I feel like a fucking old man.
Right, I do too.
Too bad they don't have a fucking pause button.
Hmm?
Too bad they don't have a pause button.
On OBS?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I need to fix my fucking hair. That's one thing I'm gonna have. Welcome back to the bloopers. Fuck, that probably won't make it.
Hurry the hell up. Had it
I
on
can't get it.
had it on in the first place.
Shut up. I didn't want it because it fucking hurts to talk.
I'm fucking tired.
I am too.
Look at my fucking eye. So like,
Alright. Alright, guys. Hey. Now that I'm a little bit warmer, what the hell were we talking about?
pew pewing
Oh,
and airsofting.
wait. Where the hell did my other hat go?
I don't know.
I guess I'm keeping this. But yes, guys, ladies and gentlemen, it's back. Finally, hopefully, here soon. Airsoft gear is coming back out. Of course, now that he's back, this stuff can come out. Now, I'm not going to show this on. About time, light. Ladies and gentlemen, my other light bulb decided to wake up finally, so this room's actually...
Didn't even notice it turned off.
Oh, it was off this whole time. But, yeah, Airsoft gear will be coming out, and hopefully tomorrow, possibly, depending on...
This weekend.
Or this weekend. So, that'd be cool to have this stuff back, because I personally spent a lot of money on this stuff.
Not as much as me.
Yeah, exactly. Not as much as him. He spent ungodly amount of money, and I ended up spending about $500.
I got you beat.
Right?
I got you beat.
But I spent like $500 on gear that I wore 3 times, more or less. So, yeah, that will be really fun. And I'm not gonna take my plate care off, even though it makes it really hard to breathe. But I don't want to rip and rope your eardrums, so I'm not gonna do it. So, is there anything you want to add on about this airsoft?
Wish I had my gear.
Yeah, we both were wishing that he had his gear as we started this, but it took me
2 minutes.
2-3 minutes to even gear up. So
He took forever.
I'm a girl. I gotta make sure my hair looks pretty. But yeah, with that being said, guys, this is actually gonna be more or less a shorter video for these podcasts, just because we wanted to keep it a little bit quicker as more of a teaser for what we're wanting to do. More or less, we'll get further into detail about anything and everything in further videos, as well as plan them out a little bit better too. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave it over to Mr. Claudius for the outro.
Why is it always on me? I got so much already depending on me.
I know.
Already. Well, don't subscribe to him. Fucking.
Yeah.
You know.
I've already got over 1,000.
No, go to subscribe to him if you're not already. Hit that notification bell. Of course, give me a subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'll slowly and surely make a return. Having no internet is gonna kill me, but you know I got
You got it from.
I got phones. I can do my ugly mug vlogs or.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, you're definitely fucking ugly, like me.
God damn it. You're right. But yeah, I guess with that being said, we'll see you in the next one. Whatever shall be. Peace.
Peace.
I'm so problematic. My mind's full of static. Thinking about our past and how it drove me mad. And this is shit I can't deal with. All this constant